Carrie Underwood, one of country music's brightest stars, shocked everyone when she made a decision that no one expected. Carrie is known for her powerful voice and graceful personality, and she has always kept away from controversial topics. However, she decided to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, and this move created a huge stir. Many people didn't like this decision. They were upset that she was performing for a president they didn't support. Critics quickly flooded social media, calling her performance a betrayal and accusing her of supporting Trump's divisive actions. But Carrie Underwood wasn't going to let that slide. Instead of staying quiet or apologizing, Carrie chose to fight back. She took legal action against the hosts of The View, a popular TV talk show, because they said hurtful things about her. This legal battle and the criticism Carrie faced made headlines everywhere. This story isn't just about a famous singer performing at an inauguration. It's about standing up for your beliefs, even when the world is watching and judging. It's also about how the media should handle free speech and whether or not public figures can be treated fairly when they make decisions that others disagree with. Let's dive deeper into what happened and why this situation is such a big deal. The controversial performance. The whole drama began when Carrie Underwood announced she would perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. She had a simple reason for her decision. Carrie explained that she loves her country and wanted to be a part of an important event. She said, "I love our country and am honored to be a small part of this historic event. At a time when we must all come together, I believe music has the power to unite us." For Carrie, this wasn't about politics. She wasn't endorsing Trump's presidency. Instead, she saw this as an opportunity to bring people together through music. However, this explanation wasn't enough for everyone. The backlash begins. As soon as Carrie made her announcement, people started criticizing her. Some fans were disappointed, saying she was supporting Trump. Others accused her of aligning herself with his controversial presidency. This backlash was especially loud on social media, where some people made jokes about Carrie singing one of her songs, "Before He Cheats," at the inauguration. Some of her fans defended her, saying she was just trying to unite people. They believed she was showing courage by doing something many others were afraid to do. However, the criticism grew, especially from public figures who were upset about her choice. The hosts of The View weigh in. The situation took another turn when the hosts of The View, a talk show known for discussing hot topics, talked about Carrie's performance. Joy Behar, one of the hosts, was especially critical. She questioned whether Carrie's performance was truly about unity, or if it was just a way to normalize Trump's policies. Joy made comments that some people saw as questioning Carrie's love for her country and her patriotism. As the discussion continued, it got even more heated. Joy Behar said, "How can you claim to love your country and perform for someone who divides it? I don't see how those two things align." This upset a lot of Carrie's fans, who thought Joy's remarks were unfair and hurtful. Carrie Underwood's response. While the controversy was growing, Carrie Underwood didn't immediately speak out. She didn't engage in a public argument or try to defend herself on social media. Instead, she decided to let her legal team handle the situation. Carrie's team filed a defamation lawsuit against the hosts of The View, claiming that their comments were damaging to her reputation. By taking legal action, Carrie sent a strong message. She wasn't going to let people attack her character without standing up for herself. Her decision to take the legal route surprised many, but it showed that she wasn't going to back down from what she believed was right. The importance of free speech and media responsibility. This situation is more than just a disagreement about Carrie's performance. It raises important questions about freedom of speech and the role of the media. In today's world, it seems like everyone has an opinion, and the media often shapes how those opinions are shared with the public. But where should we draw the line between criticism and defamation? Critics of The View argue that while the hosts have the right to express their opinions, they crossed a line when they made personal attacks against Carrie. It's one thing to disagree with someone's decision, but it's another to accuse them of not loving their country or of supporting something harmful without evidence. Carrie's legal action brings attention to the need for more responsibility in the way the media handles sensitive issues. Support for Carrie Underwood. While Carrie faced criticism from some people, she also received a lot of support. John Rich, another well-known country music artist, publicly praised Carrie for showing grace and class in the face of such hate. He said that Carrie was acting like a true artist by standing up for what she believed in, even though others disagreed with her. On social media, many fans came to Carrie's defense. They argued that her decision to perform was not about politics, it was about love for her country and a desire to unite people. One fan wrote, "I may not agree with her politics, but I respect her courage to stand by her beliefs. That's what being an artist is all about." The debate continues. After the lawsuit was filed, the hosts of The View didn't back down. They defended their right to voice their opinions. Joy Behar and the other hosts continued to argue that Carrie's performance was problematic, and they believed it helped normalize Trump's controversial actions. The debate became even more heated, with some audience members cheering on the hosts, while others disagreed loudly. The situation continued to spiral as the public became more divided. Some people felt that Carrie was just doing what she thought was best, while others thought she should have refused to perform. The media, especially shows like The View, seemed to be at the center of the controversy. As the drama unfolded, people started to wonder, how far should the media go when it comes to criticizing public figures? And when does healthy debate turn into harmful defamation? What this story teaches us. At its core, this story is about standing up for what you believe in, no matter what others think. Carrie Underwood made a bold choice to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, and even though it sparked a lot of anger, she stuck to her decision. By taking legal action, she not only protected her reputation, but also started an important conversation about how we handle differing opinions in today's world. In the end, Carrie's story reminds us that we all have the right to make our own choices, even if they are unpopular. It also teaches us that we should be careful about how we criticize others. While it's important to express our opinions, it's equally important to do so respectfully and responsibly. The media, especially, has a big role to play in shaping public opinion, and it should be held accountable when it crosses the line into defamation. This controversy has made people think about what it means to love your country and whether you can support someone you disagree with. It has sparked conversations about free speech, media responsibility, and the power of music to bring people together. So, what do you think? Was Carrie Underwood right to perform at Trump's inauguration, or do you agree with the critics on The View? And should the media be held accountable for the way it covers these kinds of stories? This situation isn't just about one singer or one performance, it's about how we navigate differences in an increasingly divided world.